Young lady, this is your new butler.
My name is Nagashima Gien. Nice to meet you.
As your personal butler. Another butler? Please don't do anything unnecessary and leave me alone.
This is a very unique young lady. The young lady I will serve from now on. Her name is Shakado Erena. She's the daughter of a huge conglomerate.
Young lady's a little distrustful of people.
Distrustful?
She was brought up in a sheltered environment from a young age and was more mature than most adults. That's why she can see things that others can't.
Which is...
She knows the dark side of people. Everyone around her has something up their sleeve and she can't trust anyone. She can't let anyone know her true feelings. It's almost like a kind of obsessive-compulsive disorder. She puts on a front and never trusts others.
As a result, she's the young lady she is today.
That's right. She has continued to put on a front. She has continued to doubt others. She has continued to protect her heart. And she has completely stopped opening her heart to anyone. I have high hopes for you, Jian.
Please, leave it to me, head maid. A young lady who doesn't open her heart to anyone. I will be devoting myself to her from now on. First of all, we must establish a relationship of trust. For starters... Young lady.
What? I thought I told you to leave me alone.
My fingers will come off right now.
Are you making fun of me? There's no way I'd fall for a child's trick like that. What? How did you do that? Your fingers really did come off.
I'm back to normal now.
Wow.
It seems you're quite pleased with it.
Not bad.
I'm sorry for the poor magic trick. If you don't mind, I'd be happy if you could watch a little longer.
If you want to, do as you please.
Here's some playing cards with no tricks or gimmicks.
Yes, there are tricks and gimmicks.
Please think of a pattern and number of playing cards you like.
Sure.
Is the Ace of Hearts the cards you had in mind?
How did you know?
I put a present in your pocket. Please check it.
What? Why is the Ace of Hearts in my pocket? Isn't that amazing?
I'm sorry for the poor magic.
How? You can make a living with this.
Anyway...
I see. You seem to be a little different from the butlers I've had up until now.
I'm flattered.
But it's no use trying to win me with that. I know everything.
Huh?
I know. You're just doing what my father told you to. He wants you to persuade me to go to an arranged marriage in a month's time. That's why you're desperately trying to win me over, right?
As she says, I've been ordered by my master. I want my daughter to have an arranged marriage in a month's time. However, she is currently refusing. As a father, I want my daughter to be happy. The man is of good character and family. I want my daughter to consider him positively. My role is to persuade your daughter, is that correct? That's right. I'm counting on you, Gien. Please leave it to me, Master.
Am I right, new butler?
The young lady is right.
You admitted it so easily.
I am the father's employer. I will obey his orders.
I knew it.
But the master is the young lady. I think of the young lady first.
What is that? We've only just met. Don't tell me obvious lies.
It's not surprising that you think that, but I'm not lying. As your butler, I have sworn to be loyal to you with all my heart and soul.
You want me to believe that?
Of course not. It's my duty to work hard to gain your trust. All you have to do is make the judgment, because you are the master.
I understand. Then, shall I have you show me? Your pride as a butler.
Yes. And so the days passed. Hello?
Why aren't you answering the phone? I've been calling you for a while now.
I'm off today.
Day off? If you're off, then be off and pay attention to me. Gian, you know how I feel, and yet you're being terrible.
The young lady's feelings.
I like you. You understand, right?
That's right. I tried too hard to get close to the young lady and earn her trust. And as a result, she fell in love with me. Young lady. I've told you many times, but I'm just a butler. There are other men more suitable for the young lady.
No.
You're acting like a kindergarten child. Young lady.
There's nothing I can do. For the first time in my life, I found someone who will never betray me. There's no way I wouldn't fall in love.
What should I do about the young lady's arranged marriage? Well, there's still 2 weeks until the arranged marriage. I'm sure something will turn up. Recently, my daughter's been acting strangely. I was summoned by the master to talk about the arranged marriage. What do you mean by strange? She's been telling everyone that she likes Gian. She's also telling everyone that she wants to get married to Gian. If you even touch my daughter, I'd fire you.
Father, please don't be jealous because I've been getting along with Gian recently. I'm going to marry Gian, so I won't be going through an arranged marriage.
Fine, I'll fire him. What? Thanks to the master turning calm, I was able to avoid being fired, but...
Gian, please marry me.
The young lady completely fell for me and she's become selfish.
Why don't you forgive her?
Head maid.
The young lady has grown up in doubt and darkness, so she doesn't know how to be soft to others. Please be a little more understanding now.
Yes, ma'am. So, the date for the arranged marriage is approaching, but the young lady herself...
I'm not having an arranged marriage!
Young lady, please don't be so selfish.
You know how I feel about you! You're so cruel! Look, I still have the Ace of Hearts you gave me! Thinking back, I was already in love with you from that time.
That's not true. I'm just a butler. I may be able to serve you, but I'm not of a rank that can walk with you into the future.
You're so cold.
You don't want the arranged marriage that much?
Of course not.
But I've heard the other party is a very high-class person.
But I don't know. I have a bad feeling about it.
A bad feeling?
Well, I don't think you'll believe me anyway, but I've been wearing a mask for so long that I can tell by instinct that a person is wearing a mask.
I'm worried about what the young lady said, so I'm investigating the young lady's matchmaker. As the master said, the status of the family is the same as the Shakado. He seems to be a very talented person, graduating at the top of his class from a famous school. He was also praised by the master as a highly accomplished person. This young nobleman has such a clean record, no matter what I search. At first glance, it might seem like a great opportunity for her, but no. It seems so unnatural. There's no way anyone wouldn't be jealous of someone who is blessed with such a family personality and ability. In short, there's no way anyone could have a completely negative reputation, because a malicious third party will always spread bad rumors. There's no evidence, so he might really be a good young man. At present, only the young lady's intuition suggests that something's wrong. Normally, it would be fine to make the assumption that the young lady is misunderstood, but... Head maid, may I have a word?
What is it?
I would like to talk to you about the matchmaking the young lady is scheduled to meet. As her personal butler, I cannot believe you would do such a thing. This is not rashness, but loyalty.
The nobleman has the master's approval. Is there something concerning you?
What do you think, head maid?
Well, this is just my personal opinion.
Yes.
I do think it's a little fishy.
I see, thank you.
What are you going to do?
Everything is for the master.
I see.
I've been investigating as long as I can, but in the end, not a single suspicious thing has come up. It seems to be so perfectly covered up. While I was doing that, the day for the arranged marriage came. Young lady, it's the arranged marriage.
Gian, is it okay with you if I become someone else's?
I'm just the butler, after all.
Is that so?
The young lady seemed to have given up and decided to go to the arranged marriage. At the first meeting, I got the impression that he was a high-class man, as I'd been told. After that, it was just the two of them, and even I, as the exclusive butler, was excluded. However, I still have to be ready to rush over at any moment in case of any unexpected incidents. Stop right there. Ouch! How did you find out? What are you doing rustling around in here? Who would tell you? Oh no, I'm about to break one of your arms. Oh, I'm sorry, I'll talk about anything! Don't you have the guts to hold out a little longer? No, I don't. It was an intruder. I'm just an intruder who was ordered to kidnap Lady Sakano Erida! Put a Sama on her name. That's important? Who was the person who gave you the orders? I don't know. Really, I don't know! There are other people besides me who've been hired. What? Hey, I told you everything. Please let me go. Jesus. Young lady. This is bad. There are other intruders besides this guy. Young lady! No, the young lady and the nobleman are gone. Not only did they allow the intruders in, but they also let them capture the young lady. What is security doing? No, what did the intruders say earlier? He seemed surprised they'd been found out. In other words, he thought he'd never be found out. He seemed like an amateur. He wasn't confident in his own poor skills. And why was he surprised to be caught? For example, was he told in advance about the security arrangements? I wasn't included in the security team, so he couldn't know in advance about my own movements. I was able to discover one of the intruders. And the criminal is someone who knew the security arrangements. I don't know who it is, but they've done it.
I'm being kidnapped. I thought I was suddenly being surrounded by strangers and they captured my arranged marriage partner. Now we're being transported somewhere in a car.
Don't worry, I'll protect you.
You're lying.
What?
Is this something you have arranged?
What are you saying? I've been captured too, you know.
You're being too calm for that. Even if you were captured, there's only one driver in the car. There has to be at least one person on the lookout in the car.
Maybe they've forgotten about that.
Besides, I can tell whether someone is putting on an act or not. I've been putting on an act for a long time too.
Huh. You've got a sharp eye for someone who grew up confined.
Oh, have you finally shown your true colors?
Hey, stop the car. Yes. For someone who doesn't know about the real world, you're pretty sharp.
Huh, you reek of shady dealings. So, what's the purpose of all this?
To make you fall in love with me.
So dumb.
This was all part of the plan. I had you kidnapped on purpose, and then I'd rescue you and make you fall in love with me.
That's pretty low. I'm not that easy. If you want to make me fall in love with you, go and learn how to do that magic trick where you take your fingers off.
What? Isn't that easier?
Why me in the first place?
I've always been able to get everything I wanted. With this face and money, I can have anything I want. But there was one thing that I couldn't have. You.
Yes.
I always get what I want. But you never fell for me! No matter how many jewels I gave you, or how sweetly I smiled at you!
You say that yourself? That hurts.
Damn. But if you found out, there's no way around it. Choose. You can either die here or marry me.
Of course I would say no. Are you stupid?
You think I'm not serious?
You're pathetic.
What?
You can't threaten me because I just got rejected. I'm not afraid of dying.
She's crying.
You can't get what you want even if you put on a fake smile, lie, and use money. If you wanted to marry me, you shouldn't have lied.
What are you talking about?
I know you. You were looking for someone who would see your true self, right? That's why you're so happy to find me, right? I know. You thought I would see you for who you are.
What do you think you know?
I know, because I was the same. but you were too late to realize it. It's too late. No one will ever notice your true self as long as you keep lying to them. That's why you're so pathetic.
Shut up! Don't talk like you know everything about me! What? What happened? Ah! Whoa!
Oh!
What a rough welcome. Please forgive me. I've come to welcome you, young lady.
You really are a pathetic person. You should have had someone like Ian by your side. Goodbye, mister. It could have been me.
Wait! Huh! Excuse me. I have bad habits with my feet.
I like you! Aren't I heavy?
Not at all.
I can walk just fine.
I don't think it's good to walk for long periods of time in shoes you're not used to.
Thank you so much.
This is my job.
But why did you know where I was? And how did you know I was in danger?
The young lady told me before, so I looked into it myself, but I couldn't find any evidence.
But you believe me?
Of course I would, since I'm your butler.
Uh,
And as for your whereabouts, it was thanks to you.
me?
The playing cards I gave you had a transmitter attached, and I was able to find you since you had them with you.
I see.
Uh,
I really like you.
young lady, that's...
Please forgive me for this.
Uh,
Did you not like it?
it's not fair to ask after the fact.
Please tell me about yourself.
Myself? I don't think it'd be interesting to hear about.
Because I don't know anything about you. It's nice that you're mysterious, but it's lonely not to be told anything about you.
I was originally picked up by someone else and became a butler. My master was on good terms with my previous master, and because of that relationship, I ended up becoming the exclusive butler for the young lady this time around.
So if you hadn't been picked up by the previous master, you wouldn't be my butler now?
That's right. If I hadn't been picked up, I might have ended up a bum. Thanks to that person, I'm alive like this, so I swore to serve him, to repay his kindness. What's wrong, young lady?
Is that person a woman?
What?
That was a woman, wasn't it?
Uh,
Are you in love with me? You're not in love with her, are you? Answer me!
young lady, you'll fall if you move around too much. Uh,
What do you think of Gian, head maid? I think he's a desirable man. As a colleague, of course. That's fine. I'm joking. What?
I'm Kawai Yuto, a company employee in my third year at the company. I came to work today as usual, but the company is unusually noisy. This is bad. This is bad. Oh, good morning, Sakamoto. Yuto, how can you greet me with such an attitude? How unreasonable. It's important to greet people in the morning. This guy's my colleague Sakamoto, who calls himself an informed person. Listen, calm down and tighten up. That's exactly what I want to say to you right now. What's wrong? Actually, according to Sakamoto, the auditor from headquarters is coming today. And apparently this person is rumored to be super scary and has demoted many people in the past. Is that why everyone is so nervous? Demotion! Demotion! We're just regular employees. There's no way we could go down any further. Home security? And as Sakamoto said, the auditor was introduced at the morning assembly.
Nice to meet you.
The auditor who bowed politely was named Kudo Mako. She had a sharp, upright posture that made her look like a capable worker. She had a good face like an actress.
I'm from headquarters. I'm going to be strict, so be prepared.
Huh? Mako? When I saw her put her hand to her mouth and cough, I suddenly thought of a woman. When I was in elementary school, she was a junior high school girl who lived in the neighborhood.
Why are you here, Yu-chan?
So it is Mako. It's been a long time. What? Yuto, you know the auditor? Yeah, I used to live nearby. I wonder when I last saw her. She's grown up into a beautiful adult woman, but when I look at her again, she's still Mako.
Be quiet! Kawai Sakamoto, please refrain from talking about private matters.
As expected of an elite, she already knows our names. I'm sorry.
Also, Kawaii, the past is in the past. Even if we know each other, please be considerate.
Yes, I'm sorry. She was special to me, but to her, it's just a memory. I guess so. It's been over 10 years since then. I met Mako when I was in the 2nd grade. At the time, my parents both worked, and Mako, who lived in the house next door, used to play with me every day. She helped me with my homework, and we'd make simple snacks together. We also liked the same card game, so we would battle and trade cards.
If I win this battle, marry me.
That's 10 years too soon.
I loved Mako so much that I would propose to her over and over again. Every day was fun, but one day, when I was about to go to high school, Mako moved away with her family. Since then, I haven't seen Mako. So I was really happy to see her again, but guess I'll get to work.
I never thought I'd see Yu-chan again. No, Mako, calm down. Even if it's you, you can't spoil him. Nice to meet you. I'm Kawaii Yuto. Yu moved in next door to my house over 10 years ago. His parents both worked, so they were often out late at night, and he spent most of his time alone. On the other hand, both my parents were working from home and never left the house, so they spoiled me and let me do whatever I wanted. Yu was in the complete opposite situation to me, but I've never seen him show any weakness. He was younger than me and must still have missed his parents, but he was so strong on his own.
Hey, if your parents aren't home, wanna come to my house?
What? Can I? I really wanted to spoil him.
Of course, I'm the one inviting you.
So after that, I invited him to my house every day with the approval of Yu's parents. We played together, but I also taught him how to study and even made him simple dishes. All of these things were things that my parents had done for me. If I win this battle, marry me.
That's 10 years too soon.
What?
You can 10 years later.
Then I'll take the pudding. If I win, I'll have pudding.
What? Does getting married to me have the same value as a pudding?
I came to love Yu, who adored me like a real younger brother. I spoiled him so much. But now he's a working adult. To be honest, I want to spoil him like before. But that's absolutely out of the question because if I did that, it would be like the old days.
When I started working with her, Mako was definitely strict.
This phrase is unbelievable. This product name must have changed too. Please correct everything.
What? But I have a meeting soon.
Please make the corrections.
Yes. No matter how small the mistake, even if there's no time, she will definitely point them out. She doesn't compromise. Even if it's a mistake that you wouldn't normally notice or care about, Mako would never forgive it. As expected of Mako, I guess I'll be told off like Sakamoto too, but if I can grow like that... Kudo, may I ask you to check the documents?
Show me.
Kudo?
I can't believe that you, who is so small, can make documents on the computer. And these documents are so well thought out, down to the smallest details. I want to put a red flower circle on them. But I can't say that in front of the other employees. I'll take them for now.
Yes, please!
Oh no! I was about to pat his head when he bowed. I hadn't seen you for many years, but when I see him, I can't help but be reminded of the past, and I feel like smiling. I found myself following him with my eyes and just looking at his face made my eyebrows droop, and I felt like reaching out to him if he even looked a little like she was going to fall. The other day, I almost offered him the strawberry milk he liked to drink just because I saw him in front of a vending machine. If I keep doing this, I'll be found out sooner or later. I'll try to avoid seeing you at work as much as possible and try to reduce the time we spend together.
A few days later... Yuto, did you do something? Kudo's avoiding you. You think so too, Sakamoto? I was happy to see her again, but I was also confused by the gap between our expectations. What I didn't expect was what happened next. Even from Sakamoto's point of view, I was being avoided. Even when I greeted her, she was curt. Even during breaks, she wouldn't chat with me. She would accept the documents I gave her, but she would give me feedback in writing at a later date. She would point out the corrections to everyone properly. Could it be that she hates me? For me, Mako was also the first love of my life.
The joy of seeing her again was something that words cannot express. So may I have unintentionally closed the distance too much. From her point of view, it's been over 10 years since she knew me. Maybe it's me who still feels a strong sense of closeness, and maybe I'm the abnormal one. That's right, I'm just a lonely employee, and Mako's an elite auditor. The current situation where we deliberately keep our distance is probably normal. Even if she hates you, it's fine. We're both regular employees after all. Cheer up! Don't be so dramatic. You're the one who's more scared than anyone, but thanks.
I was following him around, but I overheard something terrible. I know it's my own fault for the way I've been acting, but I've never thought he'd misunderstand me like that. Actually, it's true that I've been keeping my distance, so I suppose I brought this on myself. What should I do? Maybe I should go over there now and clear up the misunderstanding. But if I do that, I'm afraid I'll lose all control. I want to pat his head. I want to make him a homemade lunchbox and feed it to him. Or rather, I want to marry him. It's been over 10 years, so that's why it's no good. It's been revealed that we've known each other. If I get too close to him, people might think I'm favoring him. Even so, Yu is very good at his work. He's very thorough when making documents, and his paperwork are always well organized and easy to understand. He makes mistakes sometimes, but he accepts them willingly and fixes them properly next time. He asks about things he doesn't understand straight away, so there are a few problems. That's why even if he's just being normal, he's easily distinguished from the other employees. Of course, that's something to be praised. You've really become a fine person, Yu. It was hard to be strict with people until I got used to it, but I didn't know it'd be so painful not to be able to praise them without holding back.
It's been a week since Mako came. Recently, she seems a bit awkward or strange.
What? A mistake? Oh, I'm sorry.
She was so perfect at her job, but recently Sakamoto's been pointing out her typos. Oh no! I've been an enemy of the person I'm supposed to be grateful to! I wonder if she'll hate me. If you think about it, she used to always smile, but since we resumed work, I haven't seen her smile once. Demotion! Demotion! The auditor must be in a very difficult position. If I can help in any way, even if it's just a little... Alright. Kudo!
You, kawaii? What is it?
If there's anything I can do, like compiling documents or photocopying, please, give me some work.
What? But you have your own work to do.
I've almost finished my current work, so I have some spare time.
I see, but...
How much more work do you think you'd do than me? If you don't have any spare time, you'll make more mistakes. It would be a good experience for me too, so...
No!
What?
Anyway, don't worry about me. Just do your job properly.
Mako.
Don't call me that. This is a company.
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Yeah. That's right, you can't. This is my mistake. If I'm spoiled, it'll only get worse.
That was decisive. I'm completely hated by Mako. I wanted to help Mako in any way I could, but I never thought she would reject me so completely. When I was thinking that, I saw her outside. What should I do? Should I talk to her? No, I think it's better to just pretend I don't recognize her and walk on by. She wouldn't want to deal with someone she dislikes even on her day off.
Yu-chan?
Oh no! She saw me!
I knew it was you. What a coincidence. Are you shopping?
Yeah, something like that. Wait, she's really nice. And she even called me Yu-chan. Is it my imagination? Well then, excuse me.
What? Wait! Have you eaten lunch yet?
No, I haven't.
Then let's eat. I'll treat you.
Kudo?
Why are you calling me Kudo? It's Mako, right?
But...
Come on, let's go. I'm getting really hungry.
Okay. What's going on?
You, what would you like? The mixed grill or the seafood doria? Oh, you like something else now?
No. I still like the mixed grill.
Right? I'm glad.
Kudo.
Mako.
Mako. Why are you being so nice all of a sudden?
What? All of a sudden? Oh. That's right. It's just that it's been a while since we met in private, so I've got a little carried away. But I guess I left you with the wrong impression.
Wrong impression?
I didn't mean to avoid you because I don't dislike you.
What?
On the contrary, I was just trying to keep my distance from you because I felt like I'd end up spoiling you if I stayed around you too much.
That's the reason?
From my point of view, it's a pretty good reason.
But if that's the case, that's strange.
What is?
I can understand why you keep your distance from me as an auditor, but there's no reason why you should refuse help from me when you're in trouble. That's right. The fact that she can't spoil me is only in relation to me. The other day, when she clearly rejected me, it was when I was trying to be kind to her.
Because I failed.
Failed?
Yeah, failed.
Mako, how was it?
I failed.
What?
I failed all the entrance exams.
I see.
I failed all the entrance exams for the universities I wanted to go to. I had enough marks on the practice test, so I was careless. I thought that with my current academic ability, I would pass at least one of them, if not all of them. I didn't have enough desperation for the exams. And on top of that, my parents didn't blame me at all.
It's okay, don't worry about it. There's always next year.
That's right. There's always next year. And they gave me another chance and put me in cram school. There's always next year. They try to help me like always, but... I see. You passed. Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mako.
It can't be helped. I'll try again next year.
Next year, that's right. You can try again next year.
What?
We're not as well off as you are, so my parents can't afford to let me go through another year of cramming. I only managed to pass one exam. So if I failed here, it would have been the end of everything. I'm really glad I managed to get through.
I see. I thought about how much I've been slacking off at the time. Even if I fail, someone will help me. Even if I fail, there's always another chance. I lived my life thinking like that. I think my friend, who had bad marks on the practice test, got a good result because there was no next time. That's why I quit. I didn't want to be spoiled or spoil anyone, especially when it comes to work and study.
Mako.
I don't want anyone to go through the misery I did. I don't want to go through misery again myself. I don't want to ruin anyone's life with my wrong way of living. That's what I thought.
So... am I ruined?
What?
I've been able to live my life positively. I've achieved some results in my studies and work.
You're very talented. Even compared to the other employees, I think you have more ability. That's because you've worked hard.
I was able to work hard thanks to Mako. Mako spoiled me for a long time, and thanks to that, I was able to value myself. It's not that my parents didn't love me, but I was never given the chance to really experience love. So I spent my days not knowing what to work hard at, without anyone to affirm me or recognize my worth. I wanted to be praised by you, so I worked hard at everything. I learned the joy of working hard and being praised by someone. It's true that sometimes it's not enough to just spoil someone, but I don't think there's such a thing as a wrong way of living. So I want to spoil you from time to time. I want to repay you at least a little for the favor you did for me by spoiling me.
You've grown up.
If it looks like that, it's because you made me.
I don't think so, but I see. That's what you think of me.
Yeah, Mako, who's always been the same since long ago, is the person I admire most and my favorite person.
Huh?
What?
So are you saying that you still want to get married?
Well, to be honest, I do, but...
Say it clearly.
I do! My feelings haven't changed since elementary school!
I see. 5 years too late.
Extra.
You!
What's up, Mako?
I made you a bento, so I thought I'd give it to you.
A bento? Is it handmade?
Yeah.
Aren't you favoring me too much?
As an auditor, it's part of my job to look after the health of the employees. So here.
What is this?
I told you, it's a bento.
It's too big.
It's okay, I've thought about the nutritional balance. You can get all the energy you need for the day from this.
Don't try to get me to take all the energy I need for the day from lunch alone.
You win! This is a pair ticket for a stay at a high-class Japanese inn!
A pair ticket?
Please take your girlfriend! He's crying.
I've never had a girlfriend before! What kind of ticket is this where you can't even use it by yourself? I have no choice. I guess I'll invite someone. My colleagues are all busy at the moment. The only relatively free people are in my department. And should I invite someone from my department?
Sorry, I got plans with my girlfriend.
I'm going to spend some time with my wife and kids. Who's left? Not this guy. All my real life acquaintances are all so full of reality. I have no choice. I guess I'll have to invite a friend from the internet. I've never met them in real life, but I think it would be good to try and meet them this time. So fast.
I wanna go.
Oh, Rinrin. I know this guy well. All right. Let's go! I'm looking forward to the inn. My name is Oyama Kusahiko. I'm a lowly office worker who enjoys playing online games. Hey!
Hey!
This is my online gaming friend, Rinrin. We got to know each other a year ago, and since then we've been playing games together from time to time.
Listen to this, my colleague today.
Rinrin is also an office worker like me, and she's in the product development department like me. With this coincidence, we got on really well straight away. And we'd often complain to each other about our work. Rinrin often complains about that guy. You must really dislike him.
Well, yeah, if it wasn't on chat, I'd be saying a lot more.
Rinrin only goes on chat because she says she would speak straight from her mind, which are vulgar things if it was on voice chat. So, this is the first time I'm meeting Rinrin in person. Even though we're familiar with each other online, I'm still nervous about meeting her in real life. She's apparently a girl, too. She's not here yet. It's almost time for our meeting, but...
Oh!
Huh?
Hello.
Hey, we definitely made eye contact just now, right? Is that the attitude you have with your colleagues in public?
This is the worst. Why are you here?
Her name was Nanahoshi Rin. She's a colleague of mine in the product development department. Anyway, we don't get along and we're always fighting.
What? Are you meeting someone too?
Something like that.
Ugh.
Wait. Could it be... It's not her, is it? No, it can't be. What? That's impossible. She looks like she has a clue, too. Are you kidding me? Hey, are you...
Are you?
Rinrin?
Kusukin?
What?
Speaking from my perspective as Nanahoshi Rin, I got the impression that Oyama Kusahiko is a one-hit wonder like flashy things.
This is not the kind of quality we can offer to our customers.
Even so, the go-ahead with your plan will be in deep red. The cost will be too high.
It's easier to get a buzz on social networking sites with something this flashy, so we can cut down on advertising costs. We'll be able to make a little profit.
The cost will be too high, it won't make that much profit. Why do you always...
You're always too focused on cost effectiveness. You think cutting out waste will increase profits? You're always...
No, you're the one who always...
You!
No, you!
Anyway, I don't think it's good to try to get by on the cheap.
You don't have to change your tone. You're like water and oil and completely incompatible. Because of that, we don't get along. The reason we're in the same department is because of the first product we planned.
The product that took the middle ground between my cost-cutting, ultra-low-cost product and his ultra-decorative, high-quality product sold well.
You two make a good team. You're both assigned to product development.
What?
It's the worst. And now the person I hate, Looks, is showing his pathetic face. I think I'm making the same face too. I never thought he was Kusukin. Ever since I met him a year ago, we've been working together, and recently, whenever I had some free time, I'd go and see him and complain. It's none other than Oyama Kusuhiko's complaints. What kind of situation is it to have the person themselves listen to your complaints? In a sense, I've been complaining to someone I dislike up until now. It makes no sense. Maybe I should go home.
We can't go to an inn like this. It's a waste, but I guess I'll go home.
Well, yeah. There's no I'm going to an inn with you.
This is a ridiculously luxurious inn, and since it's a pair ticket, it can't be used without two people.
Luxurious.
And the food is apparently really delicious, but there's no choice.
Wait!
It's so strong.
It would be such a waste not to use such a pair of ticket for such a luxurious inn. If you want, I'll take it for you.
Why? It's only good until today, so it can't be used after tomorrow anyway.
What?
It's such a waste, but there's nothing we can do about it.
Let's go.
Huh?
Let's go to the inn right now.
What? But it's just me and you.
That's not the point. It's a waste to not use the pair of tickets to a high-class inn. It's a waste! It's a waste!
Stop saying that. It is a waste.
Here, what are you doing? Let's go!
What? We're actually going? Whoa. We actually came to the inn!
Wow!
Gorgeous! Whoa! Beautiful! Excellent! I got excited like a little kid watching a robot transform.
What are you jumping around for? So childish.
You were the one jumping around the most.
Me? There's no way I would jump around like a kid. What are you talking about? There's no way that's true. That would be bananas.
Your brain is being controlled by the tropics. This is a Japanese-style inn, not a resort hotel.
By the way, why are you in my room?
Well, it's a pair of tickets, so...
Hmm?
We're in the same room.
What? I ended up having to sleep in the same room as a guy I don't like. Well, he won the tickets, so I'm the one who's taking the leftovers. Let's just bear with it for now. I'll buy him something to thank him later so we're even. Anyway, it's more important to enjoy the open-air bath. It's so nice. It's not easy to come to places like this. Wow, the moon is beautiful. Wait, I forgot to bring my underwear. Well, I can put them on when I get back to the room later. That's strange. I don't have my underwear. Messy, messy. It's not here. Nope. Oh no, I forgot to bring them. I did it!
The open air bath was so good. Huh? What's wrong with you?
Don't come over here, you pervert!
What? Why?
This is like I'm inviting you. This is the worst. I had to make sure he doesn't find out.
What's with all this mess?
I was looking for something in my bag.
Is this what it's like to be in Doraemon's 40 pocket? You should keep things in order.
I can't. This is the worst. Someone I don't like found out about my weak point. That's right. I'm not good at tidying up, but what's the big deal?
She gave up.
Ugh.
Food was delicious.
Yeah, I ended up drinking too much.
Yeah.
Hey, stop talking to me so casually.
Sorry, I've had a few drinks, so...
Ugh.
I never imagined you'd be my online friend.
Stop talking.
Sorry, I tend to be talkative when I'm drunk.
Hey, I've always wanted to ask you this.
Oh, but it's okay for you to talk to me first? What?
Why do you always come up with one-hit wonder projects like that?
What?
You're actually pretty serious. I've seen you collecting documents until late at night. You're not just making flashy things without thinking, are you? It seems like you're also conscious of things like social media buzz.
Well,
That's why I was wondering.
it was a long time ago. I went to see the fireworks with my grandma one summer, and they were so beautiful. I still remember the fireworks that night clearly. And the next day, my grandma died.
Ugh.
She was getting old, and she told me right before she died. She said that she still thinks about the fireworks she had seen with my grandpa. As she talked about those memories, she slowly fell asleep.
I see.
Hearing that, I thought that I wanted to create something that would be so flashy that it would be remembered even after someone's death. That's why.
Huh. I may have misunderstood you.
How do you think?
I thought you were a flashy gambling type of person.
I don't think you're completely wrong, though.
Thanks for telling me.
Can I ask you something, too?
Sure.
Is there a reason why you're so cost-conscious? You're the kind of person who cuts out all the unnecessary stuff. You're particular about each and every material, and you try to reduce the cost as much as possible.
I've always lived a life of cutting out waste. Because my family was poor, I've always been very conscious of cheap things. I guess that was ingrained in my soul.
Huh.
As you say, I think that trying to make things cheap results in low-quality products, but there are people who are saved by them. Even if the quality is low, there are people who can live today thanks to that.
Is that from experience?
Yeah, maybe that's why. I guess it's because the spirit of not wanting to waste things is too ingrained in me. I can't clean things up.
Why don't you throw them away?
But you never know, you might use them someday.
Yeah, that's typical.
Ugh.
Hey, I've been thinking.
What?
Maybe we could get along better than we think. Like when we play games together.
Maybe.
Huh? Oh, that was close.
Shaking.
Huh?
Ah!
What?
I'm scared.
Are you a kid?
I had a traumatic experience when I was a kid. There was a thunderstorm near my house and the power went out in the neighborhood for a while.
That's tough. That's what I thought. Hey, are you okay? What is this soft feeling? Could it be Nanahoshi's chest touching me? No, but this feeling is strange. I've read online that the feeling when someone is wearing underwear isn't that soft. The internet said so it's 99% certain. But what about this feeling like it's being pressed against me now? Hey, are you not wearing anything?
What? It's not like I'm trying to seduce you.
That's what it is! Calm down. I'm a grown-up. I'm not gonna be your lord, but your breasts!
Ah!
Hey, stop pushing them onto me! Even a good adult has his limits!
Don't touch me, you pervert!
You're the one pushing onto me! That's unreasonable. It looks like the thunder's finally passed over. Hey, can you move away? Even if it's you, I'm still flustered. Huh? You're sleeping in this situation? And she's even crying a little. She must have been really scared. Man, you're lucky I'm a wimpy adult. Have a nice dream. Alright, I'm going to sleep too. Next morning, I couldn't sleep at all, remembering the feeling from that time.
Why are you ignoring cost again?
But I'm sure this will sell.
I told you even if it does sell, it'll be in the red.
Oh, you're at it again!
Oh my god.
You two haven't changed. I don't think he's that bad. Don't be so prejudiced and get along with him.
I don't really dislike him.
What?
Hey, Rin, you want to go drinking tonight?
Well, sure.
I see.
What? It's not like that. We get along a little, so we're friends. There's no romantic feelings at all.
No, I know. You don't need to say it all. I've already completely understood.
You definitely don't understand.
Extra.
The online game updates today.
I'm gonna play all night after work and suck up all the new elements.
Of course.
No, you should sleep properly. It's bad for your health.
Alright. My name is Suzuda Aoma. I'm a 28-year-old office worker who's been having a certain problem recently. Well then, I'm off, Kiriko.
Wait, I haven't kissed you goodbye yet.
We've never done that before.
Well then, let's start today. A good habit can be started at any time.
No.
Ugh.
My daughter is already 18 years old, but she's not weaning herself off her father. What? The age calculation doesn't match? That's right. Because me and Kiriko are not actually related. To be precise, she's my foster daughter. So why do I call her my daughter? And why are we living together now? The story goes back 8 years. 8 years ago, on my 20th birthday, I turned down an invitation to go out with my parents, which I never do, when I was out drinking with friends from university. I got a call from that night. The party had ended, and my drunken consciousness was becoming blurred at the border between reality and dreams. What? I received the news that my parents had died in a traffic accident. I don't remember much of the days that followed. When I came to, I was at the funeral hall, staring blankly into space. I must still have been drunk. Even after all these days, I still can't tell reality from fantasy. Kiriko was sitting beside me, just like me, unconscious and frozen, staring blankly into the empty space. At that point, my relationship with Kiriko was limited to the fact that we had played together a few times a few years ago, and we weren't particularly close. I didn't have the time to worry about her state of mind, because everything else had become unimportant to me. But...
I should have gone with them.
What? Her words, uttered suddenly and without warning, made my consciousness, which had been wandering aimlessly, fix itself on her at once.
If I had gone with them, I would have been able to die.
I see. That's right. It wasn't just my parents who died in the accident. My parents and her parents. My father had invited his own brother and his wife to go out with him instead of me. In other words,
I shouldn't have gone and visited my friend's house.
I'm the one who killed her parents. Hey, Kiriko? What are you going to do from now on?
I don't know.
If it's okay with you, would you come to my place? But this is my way of making amends. I'm the same as you. My way of making amends. And also a way to lick our wounds. If you have nowhere else to go, let's live together. I'll be your father.
Okay.
So, in order to recover at least a little what we lost, we've decided to make the people in front of us our new family.
Okay, a hug then.
Yes. And it brings us here. Is that good?
No, I want to stay like this forever.
Don't say that. When we first started living together, she wasn't like this at all. She was quite distant, and she was always holding back with me, no matter what we did. I was the one who was desperately trying to get her to open up to me. As a result of that, I'm happy that she's come to love me. Come on, let go. I'm gonna be late for work.
No,
What am I gonna do if I get fired for this?
it's okay. In Japan, there's something called public assistance.
Can't just take up a slot in Japan's precious safety net because of this kind of situation. Man, look, Kiriko. I'm happy that you adore me, but you're 18 years old now. You need to start acting like a grown-up and stop depending on your father.
I don't feel the need to do that.
I'm the one who feels that way.
You don't like it when I do this?
It's not that I don't like it. I'm just worried about you.
I don't understand why you're worried. What are you worried about?
Well, for example, if you keep going like this, you'll never be able to stand on your own 2 feet. Or something like that.
I won't, so it's fine.
You have to. Don't make such a negative decision so clearly.
I've decided that I'm going to live with you until I die.
I'm happy about that in itself, but I don't think that's going to work.
Why not?
Why? Well... Wait, I wonder why. If you think about it, it's not such a bad thing. No. What am I agreeing to? That's right. Parents naturally want their children to become independent and find new happiness. In fact, for the past 8 years, I've been treating Kiriko as if she were my own daughter. If I truly love her, I have to break through the current situation when she is dependent on me like this. Anyway, what's wrong is wrong.
What?
Don't say that. You've been saying that you want to be with me, but can't you make a boyfriend or two?
No.
Why not?
What can't be done can't be done.
Of course not. You're cute and have such a good personality. You're the most wonderful woman in the world. What's wrong?
'Cause you're saying weird things.
I'm not saying anything weird. It's all true.
You're such a doting parent.
I'm not. I'm just saying things based on objective facts.
You wouldn't mind if I get a boyfriend?
Of course I wouldn't. But if it's a weird guy, I definitely won't allow it. The man you go out with has to be the one who makes Kiriko happier than anyone else in the world.
Huh?
What?
No, nothing. There's only one person like that. Uncle.
Why don't you get a girlfriend or two? What's with that look?
No, I heard a similar line just this morning. Or rather, I said it.
Like today, you always leave straight after work, but it's not like you go out or drink, but you go straight home. You just do that every day.
That's because there's someone waiting for me at home.
Is she 18 now?
Yeah, it went by so quick. Kurogi Akiho. She's an old friend who I spent 3 years of high school and 4 years of university together, and we still work together. She knows about Kiriko well, and she's met her a few times as well. To be honest, the fact that I've been able to spend my time as Kiriko's father without any problems up until now is largely due to the fact that she's been giving me various advice behind the scenes. There are so many things I didn't understand, like cosmetics, underwear, and organizing supplies.
It's about time Kiriko started standing on her own 2 feet.
That's right. The thing is, at the moment, Kiriko shows no sign of wanting to do that, which is my problem.
Then maybe it's fine.
What?
You should make time for yourself too. If you keep looking after her like you did before, she'll never be able to grow up.
Well, that's true.
Why don't you come out for a drink with me for now?
You too. Why do you always invite me out every time?
Because I like you.
What?
If I didn't like you, I wouldn't ask you out. Oh, I haven't seen you make that kind of face in a while.
Well...
You should think about it. Of course, I'm not asking you to give me a reply to my confession, so don't worry about that.
No way! 'Cause I like you, huh? I didn't realize that she had feelings for me. Maybe I was trying not to notice it unconsciously. I made up my mind to stay by Kiriko's side until she could stand on her own.
Hey, Uncle. What's wrong? You look kind of down.
You're strangling people who look like they're down. Are you a predator that targets weak prey? I was just thinking about something.
Huh?
Is that all you came for?
Yeah, you know, listening to you this morning. I was thinking that maybe it's time for you to get married.
Even you.
What?
No, never mind. You're right. If you think about it, I'm already 28 years old. Before I start telling Kiriko to date someone, maybe I should first. Actually, one of the reasons she can't stand on her own 2 feet is that I'm always hanging around Kiriko. You're right. About time I started thinking about getting married too.
Yeah, I think so.
But in order to do that, I need to find a partner first.
Me.
What?
I said me.
Wait.
What do you mean, wait?
What are you suddenly saying? What do you think you're saying?
I'm 18 now, so I can get married.
Yeah, you can, but you and I are family.
That's just a relationship we decide on our own. The truth is, we're just cousins. Uncle, I like you. I've liked you for a long time.
Hey, Kiriko.
Until I became an adult, I decided to stay as father and daughter, so I didn't say anything. But I'm 18 now. From today, I want you to see me as a woman.
Of course I can't see you like that. We've been spending time as father and daughter for a long time, and we're 10 years apart in age.
It doesn't matter. You don't like me? Unc.
Kiriko. That's a dirty question.
Sorry.
I love you more than anyone else in the world. The next day...
What's wrong, Aoma? You've been looking gloomy since this morning. Is there something on your mind? Alright, I'll listen to you all you want, so let's go out for a drink together today.
Let's go.
What?
Let's go straight after work. I'll make a reservation. Don't work overtime.
What? I see. That's why you were so eager.
Yeah.
I never thought this story I'd be told on my first drink with you would be so serious.
I told Akiho everything. How Kiriko asked me out. And I don't know how to reply to that. She lost her parents when she was 10. And I appeared in her life to fill the void in her heart. I continued to be there for her as a reliable adult for another 8 years. It's inevitable that Kiriko would have feelings for me in that situation. I want Kiriko to be happy and become independent. So I want her to look outside, not to me. Accepting this kind of behavior, which is almost like dependence, it's nothing more than a betrayal of myself, who has been facing her as a parent with sincerity for 8 years. I haven't been supporting her on the strength of that.
I see.
So, somehow, I had to first make her give up her feelings for me.
If that's the case, there's one way to do it.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't know if you'll be willing to do it. I was going to go for it anyway, so it's fine. But keep this Sunday open for now. I'm going to your house.
Oh, okay. And that Sunday...
Yes?
Hey, Ayoma, I'm here.
Korogi?
Oh, Kiriko, it's been a while. Is Ayoma here?
He is, but what do you want? You're even dressed up.
I came to ask him on a date.
What?
Well, I've been considerate of you up until now and tried not to make any obvious approaches. But now that you're 18, I thought it'd be okay.
Does that mean?
That's right, I've always liked Ayoma.
Ugh,
So will you support me? I'd be grateful if you did.
I won't.
What? Why not?
I like Uncle as a member of the opposite sex too. Is there any other reason?
You're saying it very clearly.
Yes, so no matter how old I get, it doesn't matter. Please don't think about taking Uncle away from me.
Don't say things like that, Kiriko. I think it was you who took him first.
What did you say?
Oh, Kiho! Sorry for making you...
Ugh.
Hey, what's going on? The air is so heavy right from the start.
Uncle,
Yes?
you're going on a date with Korogi, right? I'm going with you.
What?
Is that okay, Alma?
Yeah. What's going on? What do you mean date?
I'm gonna go get changed too, so don't go ahead.
Okay. So... What did you say to her?
Nothing, I just told her the truth. I've liked Alma for a long time, and I've came to ask him out on a date today. If you want Kiriko to give up on you, this is the best way to do it.
Isn't it a bit aggressive?
If you want her to start seeing other people, you have to start looking at other people first. So on today's date, if we can show Kiriko that you and I get along well, I think that will have a big effect.
That may be true, but...
Even for me, if I really go out with Ayoma because of this, I'll be really happy too.
I understand.
Oh.
I'll go along with that plan.
Good.
Hey, Akiho?
Hmm?
Even if it's to show her off, don't stick to me like this. It's bad for the heart.
It's fine, a lady on each arm.
It's not good. Isn't this like pouring oil on the fire? I mean, the situation of having two women around my arms is unusual. And the surrounding stares are painful.
Then why don't you let go of one of us?
What?
You should just keep the arm that you want to hold, okay?
That's right, Uncle. Shake off that old lady's arm.
Hey, little girl, did you just call me an old lady?
I was just stating an objective fact.
Ayoma, as a parent, I think our upbringing has been a failure.
Stop it! It'll make things more difficult for me. I wonder if I'm really glad I went along with this plan. I'm already worried about my own mental state.
It's been a while since we last went to karaoke, hasn't it?
Yeah, since the university.
Yeah, when we first started university, we used to go together a lot.
Really?
Well, we've been friends since high school, so...
And we have similar taste in music. Oh, what kind of songs do you like, Kiriko?
I don't really go to karaoke that often.
Oh, I see.
Well, I've never been with you either.
So you never heard Ayoma sing before? He's really good.
Stop raising the bar so high.
Kiriko, you should listen to him sing today. He was really popular in the music club in high school.
The popular guy was the guitar next to me. I wasn't popular.
Oh, really? I was only looking at you, though.
Don't say things like that so casually.
It's true. So nostalgic. We used to come here a lot when we were in university.
Yeah, that's right. I haven't been able to come here much recently.
Look at this. The menu hasn't changed at all since then. You really liked this prawn cream pasta, didn't you?
How do you remember that?
Of course I remember. I practiced making prawn cream pasta a lot because of that.
Really?
Yeah, I was trying to win over your stomach. Well, in the end, I never got the chance to make you eat it.
So you were already after me back then.
Yeah, I went to university to chase after you too.
Seriously? I was totally oblivious to her regardless of the fact that she was always around. Because I've always been with Kiriko. If Akio had confessed to me back then, how would I have answered? Oh, Kiriko.
What?
Sorry, we've been talking about things you don't know about.
It's okay. I'm the one who followed you two around in the first place.
Kiriko.
Sorry, I'm going to the toilet.
Oh, okay.
Is it hard?
Yeah,
Sorry, I know you know.
I know. I'm choosing places that I've been with you before I met Kiriko.
If it's too much for you, I'll stop. I like you, and it's true that I don't want to lose Kiriko, but this method is definitely not fair.
It's okay. It was me who said I wanted Kiriko to become independent. So if this makes her give up, then it's fine.
I see. All right, where should we go next? Oh yeah, let's go there. That place we used to go in high school.
I'm going home today.
What?
I could tell that the two of you were really close, and I was just getting in the way.
In the way, that's not true.
It's okay, Uncle. You don't have to force yourself. See you later. I'll be waiting at home.
Hey!
How is it?
How?
Whatever way you choose, sooner or later, that girl will get hurt like that as long as you try to be with someone else. On the other hand, if you choose a path where you don't hurt her and choose not to be with anyone, she'll continue to be in love with you. Even if you let time solve the problem, it's impossible because you live together. Even I've dragged this out for so long, even though we don't live together.
Akio.
I'm just saying this, but if you chase after Kiriko and comfort her, you're just putting off the problem.
I know. That's right, I know. Because I originally got involved in this plan with the aim of pushing her away. So
I knew it. I guess it's impossible for me to be with Uncle.
Huh?
What's wrong? Why you look so gloomy?
Walking around with your shoulders slumped like that. Did you have a fight with your friends or something?
No,
If something's bothering you, we can help you forget about it.
Let's do something fun together. If we get really excited, I'll make you feel better.
You're so cute. I'll treat you. How's that sound?
It's fine. I'm going home now.
Come on, if you go home like that, you'll be all alone.
Don't worry. I'll make sure you have fun. Come on, follow me.
No!
She said she doesn't want to. Let go.
Ah, that hurts.
Hey, who are you all of a sudden?
You're the one who's sudden. Stop forcefully inviting someone who doesn't want to.
Don't butt in. What? Do you know this woman?
No,
Huh? Get out of the way.
I'm the guardian.
What?
I'm the guardian who cares about this person more than anyone else in the world. Phew. Good thing they give up easily. To be honest, if it had turned into a fight, I'm sure I would have been beaten. It was 2 against 1.
Uncle, why did you chase after me?
Why? Of course I did. That's right, I had to chase after her. No matter what the circumstances, I couldn't leave her looking like that. Let's go home, Kiriko.
Yeah.
You look really fierce.
Really?
Yeah, I've never seen you get so mad before.
They were holding Kiriko's arm, though.
Yeah, but there could be a lot that starts from getting hit on.
No, I can't leave Kiriko in the hands of people who try to forcefully invite her when she doesn't want to.
Well then, let me ask you this. What kind of person do you want Kiriko to be with?
Of course. The man who can make her the happiest. The man who can take care of her more than anyone else. And the man who can love her more than anyone else. What? I'm not saying anything strange.
Yes, you are. Because there's only one person for that.
What?
Seeing that made me think it's impossible for me. I guess the plan failed.
What do you mean?
It means what it means, which means it's not me or Kiriko who's the most screwed up. It's you.
The next day,
Uncle? What's wrong? You're so quiet.
The words Akio said to me yesterday are still stuck in my head. What do you mean I'm the one who's screwed up? I'm not screwed up at all.
By the way, I've been thinking about yesterday, but I think I'm gonna start living on my own.
What?
You're right. I'm 18 now, so I should start standing on my own 2 feet.
Wait a minute. That's certainly a good idea, but why all of a sudden?
Because if I stay, you'll always try to be my guardian. My existence will become a burden for you. If I stay by your side, you won't be able to find your own happiness. I thought that when I saw you chasing after me today, leaving behind Akiho.
Kiriko.
So, this family game is over.
Uh...
Thank you for everything, Uncle. I've been happy for the past 8 years because you were here.
And 2 months later, as she said, she's moving out of my house. Is that everything?
Yeah, thanks for helping me out.
This is good. It's the result I wanted. I've done my duty as a guardian for the past 8 years.
Well then. Goodbye, Uncle.
Yeah.
It was nice living with you. Be happy with Akiho.
Why does Akio's name come up?
You like Akiho, don't you?
Yeah?
I think you two are a good match. So after I'm gone, you two.
But the person I like most is Kiriko.
What?
The most important thing and the person I want to be with is you. I've always tried to be your parent. I thought I had to protect you as your guardian. I think it's time to stop feeling guilty for taking Kiriko's family. I took a girl who wasn't my own child in as a member of my family, as a sensible adult. I've always tried not to feel that way towards her. That ends today. If you leave here, I'm not your parent anymore, and you're not my daughter anymore. I'm back to being your uncle.
Uncle!
I'll come see you. From now on, both as independent adults we become.
Yeah.
Extra.
So this is my new room. What's wrong, Uncle?
It's a 5-minute walk. Become more independent.